Hey guys, second video for TVRC racing. That's Temecula Valley remote controlled racing. We'll be starting off with this is our second car. We have our first car here. If you guys can check out that video too, that'd be nice. It's the Traxxas 4-wheel drive VXL brushless. Probably one of the most known cars in the market right now, just because of how well built this body is. You can just see how much I've tricked out with the stickers. It does come with like 2 sheets of stickers, so you can really trick out your car. It does come already pre-sticked with your basic, but you can, put all the stuff you want. So I'll just take the body off, and there you go. You may notice I kind of gotta keep this within. There you go. I do have these wires sticking. These are homemade. Bailey made these, who's behind the camera. These are LED, homemade. Whenever I turn on the car, uses the battery and turns them on. They're actually pretty bright, and hopefully we'll have a video pretty soon on how to do that. It's homemade. Just go to Radio Shack, you can buy all the stuff you need. Alright, well, let's just start mainly with the main things, the main controls. There's your motor. It's pretty high torque. It's one of the nicest. It's a
Ventillion.
Yeah, Ventillion. That word, I can sometimes get that. It's like a tongue twister, but very nice. Very nice motor.
It gets a little warm sometimes.
Of course it does. After a good run, it could be pretty hot. That's normal, so don't freak out. If it starts to burn, it's not the greatest, but it's okay. You have your speed control. That's the button to turn on. I have no battery, so it's not gonna do anything. That's your button.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yep. Receiver, completely waterproof. It's sealed right here. So on other cars, you won't see this because it's not waterproof. Here is
waterproof steering servo.
Yes, steering servo.
It's digital, which is nice.
Battery case is right here. I still got this on. Right now the battery's behind it. This is actually, I love this thing. It's really simple. It's not as hard as Bailey's is. It can fit. Right here is a little pad. So if you take this off, you can fit bigger batteries.
Or smaller.
Smaller too. It comes with a pad that can go up like right here, 3/4 up, and it can fit a really small battery if you like that. There is your 4-wheel drive shaft. That's what controls from back here. The motor brings it up here. So if you turn it, you can obviously see it's all turning the shaft. So that's what makes 4-wheel drive different from 2-wheel. This is the 4-wheel drive. Make sure I got that in. Alright, let's start with the suspension. This is a Traxxas stock. They're very nice. You can buy separate ones. You could buy different ones. You could buy red, orange. What's the other color?
Oh, if you get the Integy spring kit, I recommend it. It comes with 3 springs, orange being the hardest, black's right in between, and red's the softest.
Yes.
So most people either use the red or the black. The orange is if you're like just jumping and whatnot.
Yeah, so, very nice. I'm not going to do that right now. I don't know if that's good or not. You might want to get metal shock caps. Because they can break on you if you don't. So that's highly suggestive. Also, one thing I really highly suggest is a cooling fan, mainly just for your motor and your speed control. Because especially if you start running lipos, like 3-cell, these will get extremely hot, and if you do that too much, they could actually smoke and catch on fire. So cooling fans are one of the most important things. And with a 3-cell lipo, this thing can go about 60 plus miles per hour. You can probably go 70 with a 3-cell lipo. This is an extremely fast car with the stock battery, which we had downstairs charging. Not anymore right now, but we had downstairs charging. It comes with the 8.4 volt battery.
3,000 milliamp.
3,000 milliamp. It can go about 50 miles per hour with that. 45 probably.
Yeah,
35
to 45.
Yeah.
We need to run in front of a speed trap and see how fast
we
it's
don't
going.
have one of those yet. We will hopefully get one soon.
A speed trap? Like police?
No, I don't know. That's
they work. Yeah, little known fact. Police speed traps, you can actually drive your car in front of them and
yeah, they work.
How
You can see a lot of videos where they have those. Very nice. Oh, the tires, yes. These are Kumho tires. They're stock. They're very actually nice. One of the nicest stock tires you get out. But I suggest getting Pro Line tires.
Or JC Concepts.
Yeah, those are good too. Very nice tires. By the way, when you run your tires a lot, every once in a while you want to switch your tires, switch them, because the tires run across. That's what powers it. We don't know which ones. The drivetrain is on the 2 tires across.
The 2 tires, it's like they drive on one side like that.
Yeah, that's for turning and stuff. We don't know which ones are which. We can't.
So when you rotate tires, you switch across.
Switch across in X motion, you know.
And then next time you rotate them, go like that across.
Exactly. Okay, so in this, this suspension's very nice. By the way, the turning, it's not too sheer of a turn, you know, not too steep. It's pretty nice, you know. Sometimes you can adjust. Can you adjust them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, read your manual. It might tell you because the transmitter has that multifunction knob on there.
Yeah. By the way, this is a 2.4 gigahertz.
High output.
Yes. This can give you maybe 1/4 mile or more range. Very nice. You know, you're not gonna lose your control at speed. Which, by the way, I don't suggest testing your thing because if your car comes randomly, you don't want your car getting run over. So you get your turning. You got your steering trim and your throttle trim.
And and that multifunction does the steering, throttle, expo, the braking dual rate, and the throttle trim.
By the way, it's not the easiest process to get down. It has it in your manual to switch it. We switched it because it gives
you more proportional control over your forward.
Exactly, not so much over reverse, but hopefully you're not using reverse. You're not going to use nearly as much as your forward. So I suggest turning it. But look in your manual, it's not the easiest process. It's quite there's a lot of steps. It's not complicated, but there's a lot of steps. So look in your manual. This takes. Let me get this open. There we go. Okay, it comes with 4. It doesn't come with these, but it only takes 4 AA batteries, which is not as much as your older.
Or a rechargeable battery.
Yes, it comes with extra space for a rechargeable. Put these in.
Or you could always buy like just rechargeable AA's. You know?
Yeah, we suggest that. It's nice. I haven't put that in because I haven't bought any yet, but I will do that. Comes with this. I still haven't taken that out, but I'm gonna keep that in. You might as well. So it only comes with 4.
Let me see that. Okay, this card right here. Let's see what it says. Using the menu. Oh, cool. Look, it tells you exactly how to use your remote. Oh, see?
Yeah.
Setup right inside your remote.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know it was in there.
You'll find that in your thing. By the way, it takes 4 AA. Older transmitters like Bailey's will take 8.
The older Traxxas controllers, like the non 2.4, just the normal. That gives you body pins. The normal top qualifiers are really crappy. But let me show you. Hang on a second.
They use 8.
Takes a load of batteries. And this one.
So 4 is better because
used to, but I put the rechargeable in there.
Yeah, so 4 is a lot better because you don't have to worry more. You don't have to worry as much about keeping it on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your light. If the light starts blinking, that's normal. That just means your battery's about to run out. It's just a little warning sign. So when you're driving your car, you know that you're about to run out, so you can switch those. So yeah, just don't keep that on. You got your menu set right here, menu and set.
Their control functions for just your speed control, calibration, and whatnot.
So yeah, you can look in your manual how to use that. So let's put that to the side. Okay, what else? You got your bumper plate, very nice. I
would recommend upgrading once again to the RPM
to
bumpers.
nylon, yeah.
Because once again, this little thing right here puts a lot of stress on that front shock tower.
Yeah. So let me move the body out of the way. So yeah, it's a nice stock though. Hasn't of course broken on me yet. One of the parts that will break very often is the axle.
Just this whole drivetrain right here.
Yeah.
That's why I like the team associated version better. But this still works. You know, it's a little bit more complicated to get taken apart, etc.
Yeah. At the park, I snapped it, but that was because this car is really nice. This car's got a really fast reverse. It's got I can do backwards donuts, but I don't suggest doing that too much because it can break it. I actually did snap it. Which one did I snap?
You snapped your right side.
Yeah, I snapped the right side. It's really easy to fix. I suggest getting RPM ones because those won't break, hopefully, on you unless you're doing some crazy crap. Of course, yeah, you can buy RPM shocks.
No, they don't.
Not RPM. It's the other one.
NTG.
Yes.
But definitely, if you're looking at new shocks for this, get the Integy piggyback shocks. Like the best thing in the world. There's a separate oil well that comes out the side of these. The high quality. It comes with the spring kit with it. And then if you're ever going to get aluminum parts, I would recommend getting aluminum bearing carriers and probably aluminum shocks and whatnot like that.
This does come with Traxxas high quality
High
current. That's what it was. Very nice. Only
Gold-plated.
Traxxas has them, so
Once you put them on your car.
yeah. So those are really nice, good cables. You know?
The good connectors are those and Dean's.
Yeah. So those are nice. I like having that at Traxxas. You know, you're not gonna lose any power through. You shouldn't lose very much at all. We got the shafts. Of course, you can get different colored shafts if you really want that.
They even sell like aftermarket ones that are like change color, I think.
So I suggest getting a nylon Proline
Or RPM. Front and rear bumpers.
Front and rear. The rear is very nice. It does cover the body, unlike Bailey's. Mine hasn't. I actually got a crack there.
You have two of them. Yeah, but the rear end of your body is always going to break.
Yeah,
like
this body
right here,
is extremely strong.
This right here on your body will always break first. That and your front end.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the weaker part of the body.
Yeah, but it's very strong. I mean, you can just see it. It's not spreading, you know. It's not going to spread. It will spread a little bit from hitting, but this body is very, very strong. I've put it through a lot.
Yes, you have.
The funniest story was when I wrecked my friend's old wrestler. Now it's put back together. I feel so bad, but I ran it right into the back and snapped it.
He like this whole A-arm assembly. He
just snapped it off. I mean,
strapped C4 to it and hit explode.
Yeah. I do like how the body, unlike a Rustler or Bandit or any car,
Really,
like
any
that,
car besides short course.
Exactly. Yeah, that wire gets in the way a little bit. We just wrap it around. It does cover up the tires very well. So something hits it, it's gonna hit the body and take most of the shock.
And it's lucky that these bodies happen to be super strong.
Yeah. What are they made out of again?
Lexan.
Lexan.
And hey,
very strong.
Little known tip, by the way. When you're making the holes for these, you do not have to use a drill bit. Just pull out the soldering gun and just melt it through.
If you have a soldering gun. Not so many people have that soldering gun.
I got 3.
It is super strong. I mean, you can just see how much I could bend it, you know?
Yeah. And
it's ridiculous.
The nice thing about some of these, like on mine right here, mine has adjustable body mounts, but if I raise mine too high, the Nerf bars, or the body sits like that on the Nerf bars. This, no matter what, is always sitting on the Nerf bar because the chassis sits high.
Yeah, so the bumper does cover a lot of the front, and it does cover a lot of the back. I mean, it's going to hit the bump. You can just see if I hold my hand flat against it, it's going to hit this before this, unless you hit from the side.
Unless you hit it at like this angle. But it's really nice, especially if you get the RPM stuff. They apparently like to work with lights to the RPM when you can buy the tail light kit, which is really nice. I'm planning on doing it. It just mounts in between these 2 screws right here. 3mm red LEDs.
So you do have nice Nerf bar sides.
They're
nice.
pretty strong.
Yeah. Also like a handle, you know. I always thought
Yeah,
handles.
it works with a handle too. Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely want to get some nice, good parts. What
Aluminum
else?
parts that you might want to get on this too. Flip your car over, if possible. Would probably be like they sell it. I'm pretty sure they sell it for the 4-wheel drive. But there's like Proline sells it. It's like this tray that starts right here. It comes all the way down. You know, protects all this and keeps your servo protected right here, and then comes up as a chassis brace at the same time.
And one thing I forgot, the body, that thing gets annoying a little bit, but it's worth it. You can adjust your suspension to go in and out right here, down here.
Multiple positions.
You can. It depends on what you're doing. If you're jumping a lot, you probably want to put it closer in so it's more stiff.
And you can also get these spacers to fine tune your suspension.
One thing about the Traxxas Slash is that they are lowriders.
The 4-wheel drive are. The 2-wheel drives are.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I want to get that body on right. That's weird. What is it doing? There we go. Got it. But it is a lowrider. We'll show you.
I'm going to pull it off. Summit.
The suspension is very nice. Once I don't have the body pins in, so it's not sitting as low as it usually would. But it is a lowrider compared to something like this.
Mine normally sits higher too.
It is a lowrider, which I do like. It's because it's a short course truck. What else? I think I've covered everything.
Yeah. This is a pretty good video.
So, Traxxas Slash 4-wheel drive, I highly recommend this car, and as usual do. So, buy this car, and we'll be showing you a street video of it.